Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. I am going to be this channel is called Common Sense Marriage Counseling. Yes, the channel is called Common Sense Marriage Counseling because we are going to apply common sense in dealing with our marital situations. Simple marital situations. Simple now, not complicated or delicate situation. There are simple marital situations that we need to apply common sense in solving them. If we had applied the common sense in the first place, it probably won't go from small to a bigger issue. So welcome to this channel called Common Sense Marriage Counseling. I call it Common Sense Marriage Counseling because I do not have a degree or certificate or diploma or any training in counseling or marriage counseling. I have not done any marriage counseling before. But you know what? I give my friends one or two advices, but trust me, I cannot give them any advice that will cause them to have break in their marriage. I give them good advice, at least to the best of my knowledge. At least what I know I will do, I will give to them. Although every marriage is a different situation, you cannot handle them in the same way. It's just like they say you cannot paint it with the same stroke or brush. Every marriage is different. But no matter how different every marriage can be, applying common sense is very, very important. Yes, welcome. This is the channel where we keep it real, practical, and most importantly, simple. That is going to be the goal, to keep it real, practical, and simple. Yes, let's face it. Love is very beautiful. Love is a beautiful thing. But let me tell you, marriage is work. Marriage is work. You can't stay married if you're not ready to do the work. But as far as I'm concerned, though, I don't believe it's only one person that should be doing the work in the marriage. If the work in the marriage is done by only one person, it becomes overwhelming. And that is where the problem comes down. Marriage is work, but it's a work that the partners should come together to work. And it will be very easy most times if we can simply apply our common sense. So, talking about common sense, very often situations, matters, problems, issues in marriages overcomplicated while the simple way or simple issues or simple answer of handling whatever situation as is coming up would have been just applying common sense. You see me talk, I go back to common sense. It's all we're going to talk about on this channel. Common sense. My name is Glory, and I am here not to give you fairy tale. I am not here to give you a fairy tale or give you advice or try to begin to bring out impossible relationship goals that you cannot be able to attain. No, that is not what I'm here to do. My job here is to arouse the common sense strategies, common sense techniques, common sense steps that we could use and apply in our daily relationship hurdles to make it lovable and easy and simple. We can make marriage simple. You know how they tell us, the ones that have been married years, 10 years, 20, 30, 40, 100, 50 years before us. The best advice they will tell you is just endure it. Just endure. just overlook it. You know, you're a woman. It is your responsibility to shoulder all the burdens, to shoulder all the pains. Don't show it. Don't show it. Oh no. It's a man's world. Look, we are not in a battle. A marriage shouldn't be seen and dealt like battle. It should be like any simple loving relationship where you can feel free to talk about your issues. Feel free to air your views. Feel free to say, this is what I don't like. The man has a right to express themselves. This is what I don't like. The woman has a right to express themselves to say, this is what I don't like. And how you address that expression or that concern from each other is where the problem lies. If a woman comes up and says, this is what I don't like, this is my issue, and you're like, whatever, you'll be fine. And the man comes around and says, this is my issue, this is the things I don't like, and you'll be like, whatever, who cares? The problem comes from there. So I'm going to show you how we apply common sense in dealing with situation. We are going to talk about some common sense. You know, they say common sense, after all, is not that common. Although we call it common sense, to some people, is expensive sense. They don't have it. Sorry to put it so bluntly. It applies to the man and to the woman. Not everybody have the common sense. And that is because we all processes information in different ways. What I see as wrong, you don't see as wrong, and what I see as right, you don't see as right. And sometimes we have to talk about it. Sometimes also in the relationship, probably one person might have the common sense more than the other. And so, the important thing is common sense should be applied. And whoever has the most common sense in the relationship, you should acknowledge it. It doesn't make you less of a man or less of a woman, acknowledging the fact that maybe my wife have common sense and they have a simple strategic way we can deal with things and you don't have to escalate. Or maybe it's your husband. We need to understand that in the relationship is very important. So stay tuned. I will be back with something juicy, something fresh. We'll be talking about practical real life situations and scenarios. No makeup, no fake here. Have a good day.